Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. This is a run-in. My name is TJ Leo.
And I'm Cole2K.
And we're doing a... I know I said that we weren't going to be here this week, but circumstances changed because some big news. Big news occurred, which I think we should have saw coming because it seems to be a post-WrestleMania trend. And that's... WWE has released another batch of superstars.
Yeah, I guess they have WrestleMania weekend, then they have the big Raw after WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Then on Fridays they have the cuts after WrestleMania.
Yep, they're like, all right, everybody, that's it. Get the show on the road. It's over. Yeah,
moving day apparently.
Yeah, spring cleaning, I think, is what people have started to call it at this point.
Yeah.
So we're gonna react. We're gonna talk about the releases, of which I think there was like over 20, and
23.
23.
I saw.
That's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. And then we'll probably just briefly go through the roster to see if there's anyone we're surprised was not on this list, and whether or not they should have been. I think that's a good way of doing it. And then we'll play WrestlePlay because we haven't played that in a while. There's been so many pay-per-views or PLEs, we haven't had the chance to play it.
And trivias.
Yeah, and trivias. Yeah, we don't. Yeah. All right, so let's do this. So I'm gonna pull up our Titantron 3000, and I'm gonna bring up probably I would say the most controversial release of the bunch, which is Kairi. Kairi Sane was released.
Oh, you're going for the gusto right off the bat, huh?
Yeah, I thought we'd get the big ones. Start with the big ones first. This one's very confusing to me. She was in the middle of a storyline with Asuka and Io, and now she's just gone.
She's just gone.
I mean, I've always thought she was a little clumsy. Personally, in the ring, she's definitely screwed up a lot. And, she is entertaining and she has an amazing finisher. But what else does she bring to the table, really?
So she's kind of, you say that clumsy, whatever, but she was not the cause of, but she was in the ring with one of the other people that got cut and has been out injured for over a year.
Mm-hmm.
They were having a match together.
Yes, they were. She's been in the ring with a lot of people that get injured, and it's usually not her fault. She just happens to be there, it seems.
Kairi was, I think, in a match with Io when Io dove and landed on her head recently.
Yeah, that was Io for sure. Her legs caught the ring rope, I think, when she did the suicide dive through it. But yeah,
I think the second one, the one last week, was the same thing, but it wasn't her feet that caught. I think whoever was outside, maybe she kind of dove to the side of him a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's Kairi. She has positioning problems. That's what happened with Zoe. Io was not close enough, and so Zoe decided to go further. To try and reach her, and that backfired on her greatly. Yeah. So this one's strange, just because she's in the middle of a story. It's like, why didn't they? You had an opportunity to finish this story, and you didn't.
Okay, Cody.
Didn't see that one coming. Yeah, you had an opportunity to finish the story at WrestleMania with Asuka, Io, and Kairi, and instead you're just like, nah.
That makes me wonder. I mean, with all of these, but especially this one, who made the decision for the people, and when was the decision made?
Yeah.
Especially with this one, if they wanted to have a payoff, no reason they couldn't have had a match at Mania.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or even the Monday after Raw, or the Raw after Mania last week.
Yeah, I assume that Triple H and Nick were probably the final words on who got released. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know how anyone above them would have been able to judge who to drop. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
mean, to me, what seems, reading reports and what other people might have said, speculations. I mean, and being in a spot where I've had to, hell, being a homeowner, being a whatever, if you've got a budget and you've got a number that you've got where you're up here,
mm-hmm.
you've got a budget of this, you need to find
got to find a way to balance
the money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I totally understand, and it makes total sense, especially with the amount of people that they've hired over the last couple of years, right? New blood, as it were. So they got to make room. Releases make total sense, This one just is just weird because she was so heavily involved in a mainline storyline. It's just strange. So now basically Io and Asuka basically have to act like Kairi was never involved to begin with, even though she was. Or maybe they're just dropping that storyline entirely. I don't know. Who knows? I guess we'll find out
on Raw.
Yeah, we'll find out tonight on Raw. We're recording this on the 27th. Yep. So that one's strange. And reports say she's already back in Japan. So she's not coming back. It's highly unlikely she's coming back. Also, we don't know out of all of these people whose were releases and whose were contracts not being renewed.
Yep.
So there's that as well. This could have been a contract was running out and Kairi was not interested. That there's definitely that possibility where she's like, I'm done. You guys aren't doing anything with me. It's fine. All right. Anything else to say on Kairi before we move on?
Do you think she'll land anywhere?
No. New Japan, probably. If she's already back in Japan, I can't imagine. Nah. New Japan. Gotta be.
I know the people in AEW would like to see her. I'm sure. All the big AEW fans would like to see her.
I just think the women's division there is so empty that I'd rather her not go there. But, women seem to go there to have nothing to do.
Right.
I don't really want to see it. Wouldn't surprise me, but I think she's probably just... I seem to remember her saying in an interview that she misses her home. So, I could be making that up in my head, but she might just be wanting to go home for a while.
Yep.
All right. Next up is probably the other just baffling one. This man has wins over Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, numerous other stars, and they're like, nah. I don't get it. Baffling.
Do people care about him though?
No, they don't. But here's the thing: is that he's also on SmackDown, and SmackDown just sucks. It just sucks. SmackDown's terrible. He might have had a legitimate chance on Raw. SmackDown is just where you go to die, man. It's a graveyard.
Are not quite wrong on that.
Yeah. SmackDown is in dire straits, man. It's kind of terrible.
And now we're getting word that they will be going back to 2 hours.
Yeah, and maybe that was part of this. Yeah, maybe that has something to do with this. Is they're like, well, we got an hour less of content.
Did you see what's replacing that last hour?
Ads?
No, better. Braun Strowman's second season of his.
Show. Really?
Yeah.
That food show? Oh, my God. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you, SmackDown.
You guys cut me, and now I'm taking an hour of your programming every week.
All these people who watch SmackDown and don't know that it's going to be shortened, they're going to, all of a sudden, Braun Strowman's going to be eating giant sandwiches on their screen, and they're going to be like, is this part of SmackDown? That's so funny. Yeah, I know you're not a big fan of Black. I like him. I've always liked him. I understand that spooky gimmicks don't get over in WWE. They just don't. And I think there's a much better way to package him than spooky. Like, he could just be a freaking badass. Just make him a badass.
He had the momentum when he came up from NXT.
Yeah, he did.
I was at a Raw not long after he came up on the main roster when he was teaming with Ricochet.
Yep. He was at WrestleMania.
And I went and I went to a Raw when, like, one of the first ones when he had come up, and I saw his entrance live. It was pretty. I mean, it's a pretty badass entrance.
It's dope. Yeah.
But I think that one, I think Vince kind of ruined him when he was first up there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Well, it's funny because like him and Rusev basically came back at the same time, and neither of them really did well.
He came back. Alistair came back. His first show after he came back was the Friday after Mania last year.
I wonder if they gave him a 1-year contract to test the waters. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe they were like, "We'll sign you to a year, and if at the end of the year we think that you're doing well, we'll keep you around."
I mean, and that would mean if that was the case, then his contract
just
would
lapsed,
and they just weren't re-signed. But I don't see that.
No,
as being it. No.
You think they just cut him?
Yep.
It's a shame. He's got maybe my favorite finisher. Not of all time, but like it's fucking up there, man. I love Black Mass. He nails it perfectly every time.
He can.
So good. And then along with him is his wife, Zelina, which is maybe even a bigger shocker because she has been such a mainstay for so long. Never really a huge feature on TV, but she does so much for them behind the scenes in terms of brand awareness and all that kind of stuff that it's a little surprising that she was let go as well.
A little bit, yeah.
Unless she was like, if he's gone, I'm gone. Maybe that was the thing. It's like you brought him back to me just to take him away from me. Okay, I'm leaving with him. Like
or vice versa. They were gonna let her go, and
yeah.
He said, "If she goes, I go."
It could be. Do you see either of them going to AEW again?
I don't see. No. Short answer, no.
No, neither do I.
I'm sure no bridge is truly burned forever.
Yeah.
But I think that bridge would have to be rebuilt and take a long time to have him go back there.
Yeah, I don't even think it's a matter of AEW not wanting him. I think it's a matter of him not wanting to go back to AEW. Which makes me wonder where he would go. Like, does he go to TNA? He's probably too big for TNA. Does he go to New Japan? That'd be cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah. Well,
I know I'm sure she really still wants to focus on her wrestling. I just don't see her making a big splash.
No.
Anywhere major.
No. She's fine in the ring, but that's about it. Got to be better than fine now. All right. Well, we wish them both luck.
Too small.
Yeah, she's very small.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, she's tiny. Next up was the combined power of Uncle Howdy, Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan, and Joe Gacy. The entire Wyatt Six gone. Woo! When you and I were talking about potential releases, you and I said, well, a couple of those are definitely going. Did not think it would be the whole crew. I did not expect that. Especially Bo and Joe. I thought they would stay.
The first one that hit the wire was Nikki.
Yeah, as soon as you heard that, you're like, oh, fuck.
And then I think Dexter.
Yeah, I think Rowan was the last one. If I remember correctly. Because I was like, oh, is Rowan staying? And then I saw his name pop up. And I'm like,
I think Bo I saw was the third one.
Mm-hmm.
Or the third name I saw. And then I said, well, if he's gone, then the rest definitely all going to be gone.
What a shame for Joe Gacy. He's so good. I like Joe Gacy a lot. That's what a
I like Joe too.
What a waste of talent there. Same thing with Bo, honestly. Like, Bo is so good.
I just forget because I never really cared about him.
If he dropped, like, I think we talked about it multiple times. If he dropped the trying to be Bray gimmick and he did something unique for him, I think he would do really well, man. Like, he's so good. He's great in the ring. He's obviously got charisma. He just doesn't. They just keep giving him shit gimmicks. And then Joe Gacy is like, phew.
I think if Bo would have just not had a gimmick and just gone out there and be himself, his real name.
Yeah, what was it again?
Like we saw on that
Taylor Rotunda.
Taylor Rotunda. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope. And then Joe, I mean, just put Joe back to his old theme, his old gimmick. It worked perfectly fine. Cult Master, it's like what a waste of talent. Dexter, nah, he's not gonna make it. Nikki, nothing left to do. Rowan, sorry, bud. But Joe and
Rowan's just kind of shoehorned into that type of a gimmick at this point.
Yeah,
or that type of a character.
Yeah, it sucks. Do you see any of these guys going to AEW?
No.
Can you imagine if the whole sect goes over together?
I mean, they do have the Dark Order. They could be the new
Dark Order.
Yeah, the new Dark Order.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, I never really got the whole. I know I joked about it before, but I hate to see people lose their jobs, but
yeah,
they just did absolutely nothing for me.
I loved the debut, thought it was sick, and then they did absolutely nothing with it. Absolutely nothing.
Well, I mean, where could you go with that?
Yeah, you kind of started at the top. It's like you couldn't go any higher than what you did. It's really difficult, right? Yeah, I see Joe Gacy in AEW. I can see that. Bo, maybe. My question for...
I can see maybe Joe in TNA.
Yeah, make his way back to NXT. Yeah. Dexter's done. I don't know. Dexter might end up in TNA just to be a fall guy, honestly. Like, I don't know. But, yeah. It's a shame. Who we got next here? Oh yeah, Santos Escobar, who was on the injured list when they released him. Now he was mostly doing AAA stuff. So,
well, you remember several months ago when his contract ran out,
they do an extension,
and that caused a big stink, and they really pushed to re-sign him. And he said, he wasn't going to sign. Then he didn't. Then he let his contract ran out. But then came out that he was getting trying to push to get promises to his creative. If I'm going to sign, you got to use me, kind of stuff. Not necessarily creative control, but just like, hey, don't sign me and not use me.
Mm-hmm.
And well, they signed him, and he was never seen on TV again. You saw him pop up a couple months ago in AAA. Then he got hurt again. Yeah. And now
he's gone.
They just release him. Yep.
I can't imagine him not showing up in AEW. I think he's a guarantee.
Yeah. I can see it. Or CMLL at least.
At the very least. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he will 100% either go back to CM or go to CMLL or AEW, I bet.
Yeah. Until WWE purchases CMLL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
Pretty much. No, I think Tony would buy it before before
it's a race.
Buys it.
It's a race. It's gonna be a bidding war for
yep.
CMLL. All right. Next up was the Motor City Machine Guns. Not surprising at all.
No.
They didn't do shit with them. The tag team division is in shambles. I can see them in AEW for sure. It's the only place left.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Only place left to go.
I know they signed there. They felt that was their forever home because they wanted to finish their wrestling career and then go into producing or coaching.
Oh,
that was why they signed there.
That sucks.
Maybe they'll eventually bring him back to coach.
Maybe.
But as far as wrestling, they just weren't used. Like you said, the tag team division is just absolutely horrid.
Yeah, nothing to it at all.
I mean, you released your last tag team champions before this, and in the Wyatts, and then Motor City Machine Guns.
Who's champions right now on SmackDown?
Damian Priest and
R-Truth. Oh yeah, fuck me. Just retire these fucking belts at this point. Like, who cares?
Combine them all.
Yeah.
Combine all three of them. Just like the women's.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do. All right. Yeah, AEW bound, no doubt to me.
Yep. Machine Guns versus the Bucks.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that. That'd be great. Apollo Crews. This one I'm not.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. This one I'm not surprised by. Although I am a little surprised that he didn't end up being like a producer or an agent or something like that, because it seemed like that was probably where he was heading, but I don't know, man. I mean, what a waste of talent.
Honestly, I don't even know. I mean, I'm sure he was good. He was good enough to get signed by him.
I loved his Nigerian tribe leader gimmick. Loved it.
It's just so long ago, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, man.
He was there 11 years.
That's crazy. And he did shit all, man. Just shit all. Oh, my God.
I mean, he finally made it back to TV not too long ago and was in the little U.S. title circle. Yeah, the last match I think he had was the 5-on-5, the MFTs against
really?
Shinsuke, Apollo, Carmelo, Cardona, and someone else. Yeah.
Wow, that's when you know you have nothing. When you have a tag team match like that. Holy fuck. Yeah, I like him. I don't know why they kept him around for 11 years and didn't do anything with him. Just strange. What a waste of money for them. He strikes me as somebody who would fit in great in TNA. I do wonder if he'll go to AEW though.
If that happen, the Hurt Syndicate, right?
Yeah. There you go. All right. Zoe Stark. We talked about her a little bit earlier. She's on the injury list as well, just like Escobar from that injury with her match at Io Sky. This one doesn't surprise me at all. I've said it before, and I'll say it 1,000 more times. If you are injury prone, you are not long for WWE. They do not want injury prone wrestlers. They just don't. If you can't stay healthy, you can't keep a job here, man. It's all there is to it, you know. And I like Zoe Stark. I like her a lot. She's really good in the ring. But when you're on the shelf for 60% of your tenure there, not surprising at all. I don't know. I don't know what she does after this. She's still got a heel.
Go to AEW?
I don't know, because like they it's not like these companies don't know she's injury prone. So like, why would you hire someone that you know has a history of not staying healthy? It's like
that stops Tony Khan.
Yeah, I mean he pays people to sit on the bench anyway, so why not just do that for other people? I don't know. Maybe she's another one.
She's good enough in the ring to sign them.
Yeah. I can see her in TNA too, though. Maybe they give her a shot to make a comeback. But
they do need more women.
Yeah. All right. Alba Fire. Not surprising.
Sadly, I'm not surprised, but they could have done something else with her.
The WWE, this is, I compare her to Aleister Black, and that the WWE crowd just doesn't seem to care about anything she does. Now, is that the fault of creative?
Yes.
Yeah, because she was great in NXT UK. She might be somebody that goes to TNA to try and regain some of what she lost when she went to the main roster, or she might jump ship to AEW. I don't know.
I think she could definitely go to AEW.
Yeah. Well,
her old tag team partner,
Piper Niven.
no, the
other
other one.
Isla Dawn. That's right.
Yes, she's in Ring of Honor.
Oh, you don't want to go there. That's purgatory.
Well, no, you don't want to go there, but they could be a tag team again and go for the AEW tag belts.
True. That would be cool. I'm down for that. Who else we got here? One of the LFG winners, Tyra May Steele. Guess she didn't work out.
Nope.
It happens.
I think she hit her ceiling.
Yeah, I think they realized that she just wasn't improving enough, and wasn't long for this industry.
Yep,
happens.
Yep, better to do it now than wait another few years like they did with Gable Steveson.
Oh fuck yeah, my god, what a waste of time and money that was. Luca Crucifino, also not surprised about this one.
Yeah, dropped the Tony D family gimmick and
couldn't survive.
Couldn't survive.
Yeah, him I could see going to TNA to try and
He actually came out today and said he is retiring.
Oh, well, I don't see that happening then. Never mind. He's just not invested in the industry. It seems.
Yeah, I think he's just not invested in it.
Yeah, and that's probably.
I think he was one of the ones they got from the NIL.
Oh, okay.
One of the ones from athletics. I think just realized
not for him.
It's not his calling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Good on you. Good on you for recognizing that, because there's nothing worse than wasting your time on something that isn't for you. Yep. Don't try to convince yourself it's for you. Just do something that's for you. You should know. That's it for the major releases. But also they got rid of some of their developmental. 3 of which were from LFG. Trill London, who honestly I'm not surprised at. He was a Jeff Hardy ripoff, and he came off as a mark. More as it.
Yeah, he's one of the ones. He came from NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He might have been a fan growing up, but that wasn't his passion.
No,
doesn't seem like it was his passion. It was just something he did after.
It was fun.
Not making it in the NFL.
Yeah, it's like it would be fun to do. Chris Island. I'm a little surprised on that one. I'm
a little surprised on that one too.
Yeah, I thought he could go. That one may have just been one where they were like, we don't want to invest any more time in him. I'll be interested to see if he works on the indies or something to try and hone his craft. Or seek a TNA developmental deal. Serena Linton. That one's kind of surprising. Maybe she hit her ceiling.
That was kind of surprising to me too.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been doing
Evolve.
She's been doing a lot of the house shows.
Okay.
The touring that, the little touring that NXT does. I think she might have had a match on she's had a couple of main event matches too.
Interesting. So I wonder what happened there. Just hit her ceiling and they just didn't think she was improving, or
I don't know. I mean, she just remember watching LFG and she was all about the wrestling.
Yeah, she really loved it. So that is weird.
From a child. So that one's more surprising to me than.
And none of these 3 had to have been expensive. Like, there's no way these ones were getting paid big money. So a little strange.
Yeah.
And then the only other one was Malik Blade, who's I don't even know. Don't know him. I think he was on NXT.
Oh, they had other ones.
Oh, who am I missing?
Tyson DuPont.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't
Carly
remember him.
Bright.
Who's Carly Bright?
She was one of the blondes on NXT.
It's okay. Blending in like
Dante Chen.
Nope.
He was one of the resident jobbers down there.
Okay.
Enhancement talents down there. Andre Chase from Chase U.
I don't know how he lasted as long as he did. He did nothing for like 2 years.
Yeah. I think kind of like an unofficial coach, maybe.
I would suspect that his contract was just up, and they were like, "Well, I don't think you're worth keeping around anymore."
Let's see. So I saw there were 23. Let's see. Blake, Chris Island. Oh, Tyreek Igwe. I don't know who he was.
No idea.
So of the 23 released, 11 were from SmackDown.
Cutting that show down.
Alistair, Zelina, Apollo, Alba, Motor City Machine Guns, Bo, Nikki, Eric, Gacy, Dexter. So 11. Injured, you had Santos and Zoe. Raw, you had Kyrie. And then NXT and developmental, you had 8? Andre, Dante, Tyra May, Serena, Tyson DuPont, Tyreek Igwe, Chris Island, Malik Blade, Trill London, Luca Crucifino.
Yikes. Yeah, they cleaned house.
They did.
With that being said, though, there's still quite a few people that I would have expected were on the chopping block, but survived this round of cuts. I have the roster up here. Akira Tozawa is still there. What? Makes no sense to me. None whatsoever. BFAB. No idea why you would keep her around at this point. Who else we got here?
Well, you've got to have the women there to eat losses to the ones coming up, because they're calling a bunch up right now.
That's true.
They called up 4 women on Friday to NXT, or from NXT to SmackDown.
4? Who'd they call up? Fatal Influence.
Well, and Blake.
Oh, Blake Monroe.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to SmackDown.
Candice LeRae. No idea how is she still there. Bronco Nima. Who the hell's that? I don't even know who that is. Bronco.
That's one of the ones. It's in OTM, I think.
Oh, is it? Don't recognize him at all.
I'm a little surprised that, they're being used in TNA, or not TNA, AAA. Berto and...
Yeah, that's why I didn't mention them. I'm like, they're getting some outside interference. Eric and Ivar. They got to be just wasting money on them at this point. The War Raiders.
They used them in AAA a month ago.
A month ago. Okay, so
yeah,
that's not enough. I don't know how they're still around. Grayson Waller, we both thought was potentially on the chopping block. I'm glad that he's not.
I'm glad he's not too. I'm glad he's still there.
Do like him. Ivy Niles still there. What else we got here?
Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro.
Aren't they still doing AAA stuff?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Johnny Gargano. He's still there.
At this point, just let him go. Be with Ciampa.
Yeah.
In AEW.
Kale Dixon. He was a member of the Andre Chase U, wasn't he?
Yep, the Chase U. Yeah.
So, and he's doing nothing, to my knowledge.
Nope.
So what the hell? Like, you get rid of Andre, but you don't get rid of Kale? Okay. A little strange. Looking through. Lucian
Michin.
Price. Yeah, Michin was definitely in there. Who I have no idea who Lucian is.
Lucian Price is the other person in OTM.
Oh,
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That would make sense. Maxine Dupree.
I'm actually just because they cut a lot of people and just their non-focus on tag division. I'm glad they didn't, but I'm surprised they didn't cut Fraxium.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't cut him though. But
yeah,
outside of being in the tag division, they don't do anything.
Otis, I'm not too surprised. I'm sure he brings a lot of entertainment at like live events and stuff like that.
Yeah, he does.
Piper Niven. I think she's on the injured list, but that doesn't seem to stop them. Still looking. Shinsuke still shocks me. I don't understand why he's there.
I think they're yeah.
Unless he's planning on retiring.
I'm glad he's there. They just don't use him a whole lot. Yeah, I think he's probably not too far from retiring.
So maybe he's just like, I'll ride it out here.
Years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tamina is still employed?
I don't know.
She's in their current roster.
She's on the roster page.
What the hell? That's just weird. What is she doing? Maybe she's like a trainer at the PC?
I have no idea. I don't know what she would train on.
That's fair. Very fair. Okay, half the MFTs. Tongaloa, Talatonga, JC Mateo. I see nothing for them. Nothing.
I mean, I think eventually there's going to be some kind of tie-in to the bloodline.
Oh, I'm sure.
At some point.
So
that's why they kept him around.
I just don't care about them. Tama and Solo are the only interesting ones in that group. Yeah.
I like Tala. Hikuleo, but
can't wrestle, man.
Yeah.
He's not a good big man.
Yep.
Uriah Connors? Or is he in Vanity Project?
No, he's in Birthright. That's Fit Finley's kid.
Right. Okay. So that's it. So I get, I would say the major ones are Akira and
they did trim down a lot though.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot left. Interesting. I'm glad Carmelo is still around. That scared me a little. I was like, But I feel like he's probably on their list of ones where it's like, even if we can't get him over, we can't let him go to AEW. Because that's exactly what he would do.
And he would do well because that kid can go. He can. He's good.
Oh, he's so good. Yeah. All right, I would say that's it then. So before we go, let's kick it off with an old favorite here, WrestlePlay. God, I'm so excited for this. We haven't played this in so long.
I know.
All right, let's start with the grid. All right, we got 11 plus Rumble appearances, the 450 Splash, the Spear, U.S. Champion, Second Generation Wrestler, and AEW Tag Team Champion. 11 plus Rumble appearances. Probably Sami Zayn.
Miz.
Oh, damn! That was good. 450 Splash. AJ Styles.
Ricochet. Or AJ, yeah.
That works. Spear, U.S. champion. Roman. Yep. Second generation wrestlers who are 11 plus Royal Rumble appearances. Second generation. Cody. I don't think Cody was in that many. No. That one, I don't think we're gonna get that one. Anytime we have a second generation superstar, we end up not being able to figure out who it is. 11 plus Rumble appearances is a lot. That's over a decade.
Kane.
He's not second generation though.
His dad was Paul Bear.
Kayfabe.
Oh.
A second generation wrestler that can do the 450 splash.
Ray?
Yeah, they might consider Ray. No. I have no idea. A second generation I'm so bad on. I'm terrible at it. Second generation who can do a spear?
Jay.
Yeah.
Though I'd consider him third generation, but whatever.
Yeah. An AEW tag champ that can do spear?
Edge.
He
has not been tag team champion.
Yeah, he has not been tag team champ yet. No idea at this point. Kenny Omega for the 450 splash? Or Ospreay? I don't know if they've won the tag belts.
No, we won a tag belt. One of the Bucks.
Jesus.
Matt Jackson.
Okay. He does a 450? All right. 11 plus Royal Rumble appearances, but it was an AEW tag champ. That one's a little weird. They don't have many WWE guys.
Bobby Shelton. Jericho.
Oh, well, Bobby does the spear.
Oh, yeah. It was never
Shelton.
tag team champion.
There you go.
He was in 11 Rumbles. Wow.
That's crazy. I don't know. I have no idea for the other two. I have no clue. I'm not even going to pretend like I know. I'm so terrible at the generational stuff.
Victory. F me, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Dustin Rhodes and was that Vikingo?
Maybe, yeah.
I think that's Vikingo. I never would have guessed Vikingo.
Oh.
All right.
I wouldn't have thought of it.
Connections. Bailey, Ripley, Evil. That's a new one. Charlotte, Natalia, Nakamura, Victoria, Gunther, Gail Kim, Naito, Jazz, Priest, Stratus, Tanahashi, Rollins, and Uso. A lot of women.
A lot of women this time. Normally don't get that many.
No. Okay, well, Bailey, Ripley, and Charlotte have all won a Royal Rumble match, but Stratus and Natalia have not. Could be just Royal Rumble winners in general. Is there another? Is there a Royal Rumble winner on here? Jay.
I mean, you could probably just hopefully just get rid of Tanahashi, Naito, Nakamura, Evil. They're all old New Japan.
IC champs from IWGP. Yeah, I'm thinking. Oh wait, Charlotte. Yeah, those four won the Royal Rumble, but nobody else, right? Rollins. Oh wait, Rollins did. Shit. Okay, it's not that.
Gunther, Priest, Jay, and Seth have all been the Universal Champion or the Raw Champion.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so we have just the women.
Just the women.
Oof, this one's gonna be tough. Okay. Well, we have some old school ladies here.
We have 3 that have been in TNA.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try those 4. Yep. Women's champions. And SmackDown Women's Champions. Well, there you go.
We did it.
Easy
No
peasy.
incorrect guesses.
All right, the 2-minute timer starts now. Survivor Series most wins, men only, since 2000.
Triple H,
specifically.
Jericho, Seth, Randy.
No.
Randy.
John Cena probably. Yeah.
Undertaker.
Nope. 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 Stone Cold. Nope. Dolph.
I wonder if
Ziggler.
that's
Yeah, there you go.
oh yeah. Wonder if that's Survivor Series PLE or Survivor Series matches.
Ooh, yeah, good call. I bet. Well, if Nick Nemeth is on there, it's got to be. It's well. I'm trying to think of a lot of mid carders because a lot of mid carders were in those. Rusev, no. Alberto Del Rio, no. Kurt Angle? Question mark? No. Roman Reigns? Okay.
It said since 2000.
Yeah. Weird. Edge? No? Okay.
Who's been there forever? Ray Mysterio's been there forever.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to think of, was long time tenured people.
Big Show?
Yeah.
Brock? He took like 10 years off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, not going to get it. Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, and Finn Balor. Wow. Never would have guessed that. All right. That brings us to our favorite. It's guesser time. It's guesser time. All right. We got to think of a middle-aged American, male or female.
Seth.
Have we done Seth before? I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
Okay. It is a Raw superstar. They are exactly 39. And what was the last one?
Oh, wow.
What is this last blank one?
The country.
It's just blank for some reason. But I guess Seth's American.
I guess yeah.
Weird. I'm pretty sure Seth's American.
Less world titles, less singles titles, and less tag titles.
And not a middleweight. So either a heavyweight, super heavyweight, or cruiserweight. On Raw.
Otis.
Well, he's won no titles whatsoever on Raw. Not a super heavyweight, but 39 years old. Who is this? A 39-year-old.
Between 34 and between. Oh yeah,
he's exactly 39 years old. An American,
and no titles.
Yeah, an American 39-year-old with no titles. Tozawa, no, that was Tozawa.
We just went over the roster.
Yeah, we did. Somebody who's on Raw who doesn't.
Brutus Creed is probably considered a super heavyweight.
There's no way he's 39 though.
No, I wouldn't think.
Who's older? Gargano? Oh, he's on SmackDown. Is he?
SmackDown.
Is he SmackDown?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. JD? No, he's not American.
Gable?
Chad Gable? You would have thought he would win the Intercontinental by now, but we can try him. It is a cruiserweight, though. A 39-year-old.
He had 3. Oh, yeah, cruiserweight. Oh,
a 39-year-old.
So we know everything about him.
Yeah, we know everything about him except who it is. A 39-year-old cruiserweight who hasn't won anything on Raw. That's crazy. A 39-year-old cruiserweight on Smack or on Raw who hasn't won anything. Oh, Dragon Lee? No, he's Mexican.
He won tag titles.
Yeah, that's right. He did win tag titles. Grayson Waller's not. He's Australian.
Yeah, he's Australian.
JD McDonough is Irish? Question mark.
Austin Theory, but he's
US.
I mean, he's won titles.
Yeah, US champion.
And he's current tag title.
American.
How old is Adam Pearce?
I would think older than 39, but try him.
I would think so too, but he's not won any titles.
No, he's not even listed.
We just looked at the roster. Who's left on Raw?
I can't think. There's so few Americans on Raw. Was it someone who was just released, maybe? No,
the only person from Raw that was released was
Kyrie.
Wade Barrett? No. Corey Graves?
I don't think they put. I think they only put wrestlers. Yeah.
You would think.
Unless one of the Creeds is older than we thought they are. Or maybe like a Berto or Joaquin Wilde or any of those guys. I don't know how old any of those guys are. They're Mexican, though.
That's right. Joaquin Wilde, I think, is American. Technically.
It is Joaquin Wilde.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Wow. That poor guy. 39 years old.
No titles for you.
And no titles. Man, that sucks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Wrestling Wrenaissance Wrun In. If you want to email us, you can do so at co.op.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Join us on the Co-op Club Discord community server where you can find myself, Cult 2K, so many others, and we're talking about wrestling, gaming, and more. And, of course, patreon.com/co-op entertainment where you can throw us $1 a month to help support the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Cole, do you have anything to take us out on?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm glad to realize that we made it past the cuts. Did you make it past the cuts? I hope you did too. To all that were released or your contracts run out, keep going at it if that's what you want. Don't let that be the end of your dreams. There probably are better places than WWE for you to do your wrestling. And if you're watching this, support your local indies if they show up where you're at, and don't let WWE releasing them get you down and get you down from watching any wrestling that you might find entertaining. So until next time, keep the Renaissance alive.